Trying to go live here. I think I'm live. Cool. Let me just share this out and then we'll get going here. First stream of the day. Okay, so I was working a little bit on the Xbox side on my Manhunt stuff for Division 2. Got all caught up on that, you know, and along the way it was a little frustrating because I had to clear some retaliations before I could even get parts of the Manhunt to like register and, you know, as like it being done because it wasn't counting, and found out it was because the retaliations. So I had to clear them and then go do the individual tasks of the Manhunt. So it took me a little bit of time, but I managed to get a couple blueprints out of it, which was cool. And this is again on the Xbox side. So this is the first time I've been on today on PlayStation. But yeah, I just came on to do my dailies and knock them out. And then probably much later tonight, so my boyfriend stayed up very, very late. Probably we'll do, what do you call it? Endgame and some Resurgence.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment point.
Can't see shit.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done,
It's kind of being a little smart ass at the end there. um, There we go.
This is Hound Action. Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
Large Vulgus presence confirmed in the operation zone. Descendant, on your signal, we will initiate close air support.
Okay. Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Okay, sorry guys, just inventory management. Okay, and let's see. Publicly matchmake for that.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
We don't even need those Vulgus things. The beacons, we'll have him dead in no time. But I'll wait for him. My back's so itchy. Oh.
Revealed. Please verify the data.
Boss, it sounded like he said, "You're just spare parts anyway." It's like hard to understand what he's mumbling, but that's what it sounded like. "You're just spare parts anyway." I thought, oh, that sounds vicious. Alright, so Mystery's End or Haven? Probably Haven out of the two. This is a random thought, but yeah, Madonna's going to be having a new album coming out this year. I'm very excited for it. It's Confessions on a Dance Floor Part 2. Her album, she did, just Confessions on a Dance Floor. It doesn't say Part 1, but it's just Confessions on a Dance Floor. It was like my favorite album ever by her. And like I said, when I met her in Toronto at Toronto International Film Festival, I can't even talk. I got her to sign it for me. And so, because of it being like my favorite album that she's ever done. And yeah, I'm just so stoked that she's doing a part 2. Like, she's not one to normally go revisit things. Like, she always reinvents herself, right? She doesn't I've never known her to do a part 2 of anything, put it that way. So the fact that she's doing a part 2 to like my favorite album, I'm so stoked. And so like I was just seeing like that she was at Coachella. I guess Sabrina Carpenter, I'm not a fan of her, but of Sabrina Carpenter, but she was doing like a Coachella set or whatever and invited Madonna on to stage and they did a few songs, like some of Madonna's songs, but also one they wrote together, I guess, for the next album, which I'm like, oh, you had to put her on it. But anyway, that just already makes it not as good as the first one. But but anyway, yeah, just not a fan. I think she's kind of I'm one to talk because I can be flirtatious and stuff. You've heard me on stream, but I think she's a little too trampy, in my opinion. I don't dig her. But who knows, maybe she's a nice person, she could be. And it's funny, I'd think something like that of her, because she's a Taurus, apparently, and I'm a Virgo. So, Taurus and Virgos, like, my best friend's a Taurus. Well, 2 of my best friends are Taurus. And, I always get along with Taurus, and it's because we're both, like, earth signs. But, yeah, with her, there's something about her I just don't like. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Madonna did a little performance with her. It's pretty cool. Did I put on my 400%? Yes. Three more times. Eyes are burning already. Oh, this guy's named Corn Dog. I freaking love corn dogs. I know they're so bad for you, but I freaking love them. Let me see something. How do I check that again? Here we go. Yeah, one more time. And then it's the new mission after this.
Stay calm.
Trying to debate whether to bring Freyna to try. But I don't know if she's powerful enough. That's not too early. So. Getting a little bit of weird vibes from that group. Didn't like it, but I kept my mouth shut until now. But at least we're done that. Like, kind of like creepy vibes, you know, like creepers. We'll just say it that way. It was, yeah, not comfortable. Alright, so that's all that done. And that just leaves a new game mode. I'm not really a fan of it. I'm kind of like, I don't want to play it. I want to see what the rewards are to see if it's worthwhile. Again. Does it seem like a lot of hard work? And I don't mind like hard work once in a while, but I don't want to get so burnt out that I can't do anything else, you know what I mean? Play any other games or what have you. So I gotta pick and choose. Let me switch to my Freyna. And something... What is going on with my builds? Hold on a minute. Name. Yeah, like, there it is, but why is it missing from my loadout? That's crazy. I think this game's fucked around with my loadouts during some update or something. Save current settings. Yes, please. I'm just gonna have a quick look through. And so I wasn't really working on. Yeah, like... The fuck, my Valby's messed up? This is crazy. I'll have to fix Valby too. But anywho, so what were the rewards? Let me see. Daily 100 and install upgrade. Okay, I don't know. We'll just try. It's gonna be tougher. The first one was really tough.
I'll finish the job no matter what.
Do I have to interrupt it?
Watch your feet.
Yeah, I feel ice damage is better than toxic damage. Somebody brought in the other day. I saw 2 people with toxic damage. I'm feeling like ice is better. Alright, yeah, I feel, yeah, my friend is not doing enough there. I'll bring in my VSS, she does a hell of a lot more. I wonder what, hold on, what is the problem with that build though? Hold on. Just gonna put this on again for a sec. Yeah, I guess she needs a rework. I'll just keep an eye out. I mean, even my Viesa now apparently needs a rework. There's a new one that Moxie put out, so I saved that so I can maybe try to work on it another day, but I need to be able to buy more slots for her. But yeah, anyway. Try this again. No, I don't want you to buy me a drink later. I don't swing that way, lady. What's that? I got a boyfriend? What to tell you? If anybody's gonna be buying me a drink, it's gonna be him. VS is a lot better than my Freyna. She probably needs a rework too. Since they added new modules and stuff, it's like Division, you know, now with the prototype stuff that they've added, like, they're gonna make it that, like, if you want to clear certain content, you have to have that prototype gear. Same thing with modules in here, like just the regular, you know, modules you could get away with before. No longer gonna be it. You gotta upgrade and. Gonna run out of skills soon. You know? Interact with a target. Fucking bee or a wasp or something. Holy shit, I can't even get them off of that. With a passion. He is super deadly. find some general rounds on the ground. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing this anymore. It's so boring to me. Just like when things become way too tanky, yeah. Makes me want to go play COD. I might actually click this. Yep. I hate this mode. It's the worst thing they've done. In my personal opinion. If you guys like it, I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this shit. I'm glad it's beta. Probably they'll make it permanent, but yeah. I've been playing since day one. Beta myself, beta testing, like the game right in the beginning. And I think this is the worst thing they did to the game. I find no joy in it.
Do not farewell. I never
I'll try this. Trying to see if there's anything else I can install. Can't even get that guy. Ouch.
I need help. Now. It appears I am in danger.
I'm gonna end up failing. There's those sentry gun things. Can you install them? Yeah. What is causing that? Yeah, figured as much. It's way too hard. I'm not interested in playing that even as a daily, but it's good to know. Acquire all attached items. Yeah, I think I'll hard pass on playing that. I'm not a fan. I'll just play my other dailies. But at least they give it a shot, right? I don't see that mode lasting. I'm gonna predict it now. It's not gonna last. Not enough people are gonna play it.
When will you visit again?
Because if it's frustrating someone like me who is a day one player, like since launch, like actually before launch in its beta state, and if I'm annoyed by it, you better believe that there'll be other people that will just go like, oh my god, that is horrendous. But there you go. But I also suspect something else was going on. But I'm gonna have to have a look before I make that assumption. Because it's not fair to make that assumption. That looks fine. I mean, could use a little bit better stuff on that gun. But I mean, relatively speaking, these people, I don't know about range and duration on that, but I've never built her up. I know that ascending is one you can use. Okay, this person needed to work more on their stuff a little bit. Let me see their actual build. Yeah, there's the problem. This person doesn't even have this right here. They should be doing Sigma Sector and getting that done. So the other two looked fine to me. But this radical person, yeah, they need to work on their build some more. I think that's kind of why it failed. Holy shit, I got 3 friend requests. What the hell? I don't know. Just studying that, I'm like, But then again, like, my build, okay, and if I was to critique my build, it needs a revamp too. And it needs to have one of those, like, red modules on it. See, like, I have this, but there's, like, another, I don't know what they call them. Hold on a sec. Like, it needs to have one of these Hunter's resolution on it, I think. But anyway, yeah, that's, like, something I'd have to work on myself. Like, you know, I'm pointing the finger at other people going, you're the problem, but you have to also reflect on yourself and your build and what you might need to tweak, you know? And that's what I think is my problem with my build. It needs, yeah, more something, because, like, it does decent damage, but not quite enough. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of frustrating. I think we kind of needed more mobbers. Like, Sabrina's not really a mobber. She's more of, like, a bosser, I would say. But we need, like, ground level mobbers that are able to control spawns more than bosses. Like, you could have 1 or 2 people that has boss. Like, if you had a balance of, like, 2 good mobbers and, like, 2 good bossers, maybe that would work. Or, you know, 3 good mobbers, 1 good bosser. It's hard when playing with randoms because you can't really control the dynamic there either. But I knew it was gonna fail. I could kind of tell. Like, I was watching that red bar at the top of the screen, and I'm like, we're letting too much shit go through. and they weren't putting up barriers. Did you guys notice that? I had to go initiate turrets and barriers because they weren't doing it enough. So I'm grateful for the lesson because that taught me that I gotta be aware of my teammates not keeping an eye on that. So even if they were trolling me, thank you guys so much. And I really mean it. You know why? Because it's gonna make me stronger. Even though, yes, my time's wasted kind of, but I did knock out most of my stuff there on that list if you saw. But it teaches me to be more aware of that, and even if other people are slacking, for me to be able to do it. It taught me. I had to learn on the spot. So what people use to harm you can actually be used to benefit you. Like turning lemons into lemonade, right? So now going forward, I know if I'm to play that again, I gotta keep an active eye on those barriers and barricades, make sure they're not going down, and if they do, to quickly reestablish them like how I was trying to do. But not a single one of them were doing that. They were just all caught up in the fight, which I think kind of caused the mission failure too. So there was a couple of factors at play. One person not having an adequate build, plus probably me too, not having, like I said, that one Transcendent module on my build, and then just them not paying attention to the barricades and turret things that you need to deploy, and that allowed too much shit to get through and cause it to fail. So it's good to know. But it's kind of funny when you think about it. I'm just gonna sign out. It's kind of funny when you think about it though, because people that, if they are trolling, people that do that are, essentially wasting their time. That's what I always tell people, like, people that like are driven and motivated, have goals in life. It doesn't necessarily mean, a job kind of thing, like, being, or education, being motivated that way. Just like people that have plans and goals and, stuff. Those people are the ones that are not going to be the time wasters and the trolls, They're going to actually put their nose to the grindstone, put in the hard work, and those are my kind of people. Like, my boyfriend's one of those type of, people. He really, works his ass off for what he gets, And, like, actually, he's going to probably help me out later, either later today or another day coming up, in this, game mode called Endgame on Call of Duty. Hi, thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end my stream here, guys. That new game mode, I'm not too keen on, so I think I'll sit it out and wait for the next best thing. But I hope you guys enjoy it, But it's a little too crazy for me. Plus, I get, like, I gotta be careful because I get gaming vertigo, with too much camera movement. It is a real thing. Too much camera movement and stuff, it can make me feel nauseous and sick to my stomach. So I just immediately know with, like, too much of that going on, which was happening there, it's just no bueno for me. It's not good. But, yeah. But yeah, if you guys play it, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I usually hop on just quickly to do my dailies and stuff. I'm just actually really waiting for the next, like, thing to grind for, like, a new character, essentially. That's kind of where I find my fun on the game, grinding for a new character and then, leveling it up, putting modules on it, and testing it out. So probably, I would imagine next month we're gonna get a new character. But yeah. Alright guys. Pardon me. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.